What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here, and welcome to our daily show where we discuss the fourth stimulus check update, what's going on in the United States, Washington, D.C., money, investing, and the $3.5 trillion stimulus package, which will be the largest stimulus package yet to date. Today is my wife and I's 10-year wedding anniversary, and my wife will be on at the end of this video for our 10-year anniversary. So make sure to watch to the end of this video to catch my wife and I's special wedding anniversary special. She will be on here in just a few minutes at the end of this video to come on and say hi to you guys. She's a big actual part of this production on our YouTube channel. She edits all of our videos and does a lot of our research, brings up a lot of our articles, and yeah, so she will be on in this episode to come on and say hi to you. Let us know how your Labor Day weekend is going. What are you guys doing? Are you out grilling? Are you out playing cornhole, playing volleyball? What are you doing? Are you out swimming this weekend, out with family? How's the weather? Let us know how you're doing down below in the comments. Let's jump right in and let you guys know what is going on with our country. There's actually multiple different variants of the virus here circulating. Did you know that? Yeah, the mu variant, the Delta variant, and the Lambda variant. Yeah. Here's a breakdown of the different virus variants and what we know so far and what could be coming here in the future. As cases of the Delta variants continue to raise concerns across the US, which is over 98% of all cases in the United States, and new variants reaches a warning level for the World Health Organizations, many are wondering what variants are out there and which should we be concerned about. According to the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, variants of this virus were expected. Quote, viruses constantly change through mutation, and new variants of a virus are expected to concern, the CDC website reads. Sometimes new variants emerge and disappear. Other times, new variants persist. Numerous variants of the virus that cause this virus are being tracked in the United States and globally during this pandemic. Some variants seem to spread more easily and quickly than others, according to the CDC, which may lead to more cases of this virus. Quote, we will probably have a variant of what we call a variant of interest identified every few weeks. Wow, that's crazy. Says Chicago Department of Public Health Commissioner Dr. Allison Arudui said Tuesday, like that's how this virus works. It's crazy. A variant of concern is one in which there's evidence of an increase in transmissibility, more severe disease, increased hospitalizations or deaths, or significant reduction in neutralization by antibodies generated during previous infection or vaccination, or reduced effectiveness of treatments or vaccinations. In the US and around the globe, there are currently 4 variants labeled variants of concern by the CDC and the World Health Organization. Those are the Alpha variant, also known as the B.1.1.7. The Alpha variant was the first identified in the United Kingdom and quickly spread to the most prevalent verified variant in the US before the Delta variant took hold. The Alpha variants spread much faster than the other variants and may potentially cause more people to get sicker and to die, according to the CDC. The Beta variant, also known as the B.1.3.1.5, was first identified in South Africa. The Beta variant may spread faster than other variants, but currently data has shown no sign the variant causes more severe illness or death than other variants, according to the CDC. The Gamma variant, also known as the P1, was first identified in Japan and Brazil. And the Delta variant, which accounts for over 98% of cases in the United States, was first identified in India and is now responsible for most cases in the US. The Delta variant spreads much faster than other variants and may cause more severe cases than other variants, according to the CDC. The Delta speed and high transmissibility makes it able to pick off the more vulnerable more efficiently than other previous variants, says Dr. Mike Ryan, Executive Director of the World Health Organization Health Emergencies Program. There's also been some discussions about a so-called Delta Plus variant that classifies it's a subtype of the Delta variant known as AY1. 3 subtypes have been labeled AY1, so there's also subtypes of the Delta Plus variant. There's also 2 other strains that are causing concern. The Mu variant, as you can see here, a new variant called the Mu variant that might be able to evade immunity from vaccines, has been detected in almost every US state so far. The Mu variant. Yeah. There's also the deadly Lambda variant, which could be neutralizing vaccines. Yeah. And a lot of these different variants are why some experts say that this pandemic could actually become endemic. And what that means is that this could be around to stay, kind of like the flu or the common cold, and that it might not ever really go away. It might be around to stay in some form for a long, long time. Which is why the Biden administration just unveiled $65 billion to combat the next pandemic after COVID. Well, really, it's really, in my opinion, just to address $65 billion to just address this ongoing pandemic because this really might not ever end. It proposes $15 billion to $20 billion to jumpstart the administration's effect. The fund would be to go to new mission control office that closely is overseen by Congress. Yeah, to address different parts of the public health systems. Yeah, because really, cases are not getting better. Where over 150,000 people are testing positive on a daily basis on average. And a lot of this is why a lot of people in Congress, a lot of average everyday people, even President Biden recently just said that we need to pass this next stimulus package, this next infrastructure package. It needs to be passed like now. People need relief right now. And everybody needs help. The economy needs help. We only created 235,000 jobs for the entire month of August for the entire country. Yeah. And that's why a fourth stimulus check is needed on top of lots and lots of help for the entire country. Lots and lots of help for the entire country. Our entire economy is struggling. Totally struggling. There is some glimmer of hopes in some private companies like Walmart. Walmart is hiking hourly pay by $1 an hour or more for over 550,000 workers ahead of the holidays. So over 550,000 workers are going to be getting raises. Walmart is also hiring over 20,000 more workers ahead of the holidays, which is 2 different articles, but that's actually from a couple of days ago. And they're going to be raising pay for over 500,000 workers. Amazon just announced they're going to be hiring more than 40,000 more workers as well. And President Biden is really just dying for Congress to pass this next stimulus package. His approval rating since at the Afghanistan crisis has just really plummeted to his lowest point ever. President Biden would really just love for them to pass this next stimulus package and probably love for them to include another stimulus check. President Biden has said in the past that he would be open to a fourth stimulus check for everybody, or well, I shouldn't say for everybody that would qualify for the third stimulus check. Maybe they would lower the income qualifications a little bit from the third stimulus check, but he would be open to a fourth stimulus check. He needs Congress to put it in there, or I don't know, maybe he would do it through executive order if he got really, really desperate. But putting it in the third stimulus check package would be the easiest thing to do, and it would surely raise his approval rating, with it now being at an all-time low since he's been in August, since the Afghanistan crisis. And remember, it's the Democrats that want the fourth stimulus check in there. And it's the Democrats that over 80 of them support a fourth stimulus check in there, in addition to all the other things that they want to put in this next stimulus package, which is all the things on this list. The extension of the child tax credits, those monthly checks of $250 to $300 per month, which is $3,000 to $3,600 total. Remember, those end at the end of this year. 2 years of free community college, a potential $25,000 home buyer credit, adult tax credits, which could be similar to the monthly checks for children, but this time for low-income adults making up to $50,000 a year. Internet assistance, utility assistance, debt forgiveness, paid family and medical leave, health insurance, Medicare expansion to include hearing, dental, vision, and hearing aids, free preschool, lower taxes for people making under $400,000, raising taxes on people making over $400,000 to pay for this, and raising taxes on corporations. So everything you can see here is everything they want to include in this next stimulus package. And President Biden is just dying for them to pass it because the economy is on its last legs with the August jobs report that just came out, which is terrible. Unemployment bonuses just ended. Extension of unemployment just ended. The eviction moratorium just got canceled. Virus cases are near an all-time high. What else could happen? Yeah, it's safe to say that it's a pretty crazy world out there right now. Hopefully, it'll be a fun weekend for you, though. So, without further ado, let me bring in my beautiful, beautiful wife. Okay, everybody, welcome my beautiful wife, Laurel.
Hi.
We've been married for 10 years today. It's our 10-year wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And we've been together for 17 years. We were together for 6 years, and then we got engaged, and we were engaged for a year, and then got married at the 7-year mark.
Yeah.
Does it feel like we've been together for 17 years?
No.
I know.
No.
I turned 40 this year.
Doesn't feel like
Does it
that
look
long
like
at
I'm
all.
40?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's
Yeah.
crazy how quick time goes sometimes.
Yeah.
And then yet sometimes it feels like it's crawling.
Yeah. Yeah. We've been a little bit plagued with health issues over the last couple years. I've had this vertigo dizzy issue for 6 months. I've had vertigo or dizziness for 6 months straight every day. And that has been a nightmare.
I have confidence though. He's going to get it fixed.
So I went and seen this chiropractor that specializes in this on Thursday.
Yeah.
And tell them what he said.
Basically what I thought, I think the first physical therapy place we were going to, they found the problem, which is his neck. But I was starting to think maybe it's not the muscles that are the problem, maybe it's the spine is out of alignment. And sure enough, with the initial x-rays, just by briefly looking at him, the chiropractor could see that his C1 and C2 were completely out of alignment, like 5 degrees out of alignment, which when the way he explained it, it sounded like that was a large margin. So yeah. I'm interested to see. I have hope.
The problem is I have to wait 10 more days because of the holiday week. They can't get me in until the 13th or something for the next appointment. So, but I've been to the doctors. I've had brain scans, MRIs. I've been on meclizine. I've been through a physical therapist, a vestibular therapist. I've done everything so far and found almost nothing that worked. Now, the place we were going to was a place called Balanced Solutions, and we actually had a little bit of stuff that was working and not working there. But it would actually kind of was making me a little worse. But it was the first thing that was actually
doing a solution,
doing something.
Yeah.
And tell them how they could push on my vertebrae.
Yeah. So they showed me this move that they do, this magic trick where if you push on the back of his neck right in a certain spot,
like the C2 vertebrae, like
it
right up
completely
here.
made his dizziness go away.
It like clears up my vision. It's
And
really weird.
I asked her what it did, and she said that sometimes the vertebrae in your neck get out of alignment, and by pushing on it, you kind of push it back into alignment. And I don't know why that didn't dawn on me right then, but thinking about it after the fact, I'm thinking, well, maybe it's his spine all along.
So I'm in these like vertigo groups where like thousands of other people suffer this, and there's lots of different types of vertigo where
That's the problem.
like her dad gets it, but he'll get it for like one day,
Yeah.
here and there, and he'll take some meclizine and it goes away the next day. Mine doesn't go away. I've had it for like 6 months straight, every day.
Yes.
Kind of feels like I'm just dizzy every day. It kind of feels like I'm like I've been drinking the whole day, kind of, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, so it's really weird. So, but anyways, in these groups that I'm in on Facebook, like vertigo groups, dizziness groups, a lot of people got cured by going to a chiropractor.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm hopeful. I think we're gonna find the solution one way or another. So.
Yeah. And my wife has a kidney disease
Yeah.
called MSK. What's the name of it?
Medullary sponge kidney. I'm basically in chronic pain all the time, but
And she suffers from kidney stones. Tell them about your first kidney stone.
my first kidney stone, I passed it like 4 days before the wedding. And I had been trying to pass it for like 6 weeks at that point. And the doctor was almost ready to put a stent in, and I was going to have to go through my wedding and honeymoon with the stent in. Thank God I didn't, because I've had those before and they are wicked.
Yeah. So.
But we don't want to focus on the negatives today.
Yeah, you always got to focus on the positive. We always try to focus on the positives.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is what it is. You got one life to live, right? You got to focus on the positives, keep moving forward.
And work with what you got.
And your health it's weird. It's kind of you have to. It's a journey, right? Because it's weird. Like I have a back issue too, but my back's actually been a lot better, mostly because I don't lift anything, and I always sit with my feet elevated, and I sleep with like a pillow underneath my feet to take the weight off it. But my back's been a lot better.
Yeah.
If I can get this dizziness solved,
you will.
we're hopeful.
You will.
Yeah. But yeah, 10 years of marriage.
Yep.
17 years together. It's been a long time. What do you think? Think we can go for 10 years? 10 more?
Absolutely. We're in it till the end.
Yeah, we've been through a lot, man. We used to own a limo and bus company that we started with one limo, and we grew it to 15 limos and buses. We had over 50 employees at one point. We had hundreds of employees throughout the years. We had limo drivers, we had mechanics, we had cleaners, we had it was a whole operation, whole operations. We had thousands and thousands of customers. We sold that company back in 2012, and yeah, we had one of our mechanics actually burn down one of our limos while they were welding it underneath. One of our limos got shot. Yeah, we had 15,000 customers
and lots of issues and problem solving and emergency freak out situations, and you just get through it and move on, and you learn.
And now we have the Amazon business where we sell products on Amazon. We teach people how to sell products on Amazon. We've had a lot of businesses throughout the years. And the interesting thing is that we work together every day.
Yeah.
We both work from home. We've been working from home. She has a business degree from John Carroll. I don't know if you can see it.
Where is it? Oh, it's up too high.
It's up a level up above, but yeah, she's a smart cookie. My mom says she's smarter than me. So I married a smart one. But yeah, we're here together with you guys, sharing our anniversary. We're going to dinner. We filmed this a little bit early, So remember, we always got to film our videos a few hours, I don't know, like an hour or two early because we have to process it, upload it. And remember, like 2 days ago for our 8 p.m. video, YouTube wouldn't let us upload it. You have to upload it, and it kind of uploads, and it takes I don't know, 10 minutes to upload it, and then it has to go through like a copyright check, which is really kind of for music and stuff. And I don't know, YouTube just goes through a copyright check. It wouldn't get past it. It got stuck. Literally would just get stuck at the copyright check. It just wouldn't get past it.
We were up till 4 a.m. trying to get it to go.
Because I even after I missed the 8 p.m. video, I was like, I still have to upload for the next morning. I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to upload for the next day. I was like, what are they gonna do if I can't upload for the next day?
Yeah, he was in a panic.
I was.
He was not fun to be
I
around
was
that
legit
evening.
like biting. If I had nails to bite,
They would be gone.
they would be gone because I was like, this is legit horrible because like, what am I gonna do if I can't upload the next day? And it was not a good time. It was yeah. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna go to dinner. You guys go to dinner too. Well, actually, you may have already ate dinner, but I hope you have a beautiful time this weekend. Happy Labor Day weekend. We'll have our normal scheduled videos this weekend. Laurel's putting together a Julian's Adventure #2, so
Yep.
that'll be a fun episode for you guys. So happy Labor Day weekend.
Hope you have a wonderful weekend with friends and family.
So thanks, guys, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye.